6 things. Yes, 6 things women tend to notice about people who drink bourbon. I have a confession. I was at a bar and I was listening to women have a conversation. And they came up with a whole bunch of things on this list about people who drink bourbon. But I'm going to take 6 of those things and we're going to talk about them today. So do me a favor, sit back, grab your drink, and let's talk about some bourbon. Let's go. Most people think bourbon is just a drink, but it's not. It's not. Bourbon is about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about meeting new people and just hanging out, having a great time. Welcome back. Welcome back to A Little Old Fashioned. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. Let's go over number 1. Number 1 is going to be confidence. I have my notes here because I really want to stay on track. Even though I got this from eardropping at a bar, I wrote something down so I can actually tell you what they were saying. Let's talk about number 1. Number 1 is going to be confidence. Matter of fact, they said calm confidence. And this is what they said. Bourbon guys usually aren't the loudest people in the room. And I said to myself, that is correct. That is correct. People who drink tequila, hey, I'm not throwing you up under the bus. People who drink beer, I'm not throwing you up under the bus. But when a person gets a good old-fashioned cocktail smoked, they are sort of chilled. They are sort of laid back. They are calm. They are confident. So I said that number 1 thing that they put on their list is actually correct. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the calm confidence. I think that one is spot on. Let's talk about tip number 2. Now, I heard one person say patience. And I said, what do they mean about patience? And I got to thinking, if you drink bourbon, you know that you might have a 2-year, 4-year, 6-year, 10-year, 25-year bottle sitting on your shelf. Now that comes with patience. So if you bourbon hunt and you see a bottle on the shelf that you know it is secondary prices, if you like me, you tend to have patience and look around. Now, it may take me a year, 2 years, 3 years to find that bottle that I'm looking for, but guess what? I have patience. So, number 2, I think that one is spot on. Let me know in the comments below what you think about patience. Do you have patience? Hopefully you do. Let's talk about tip number 3. Again, I have my notes because I really want to stay on track. Someone said, I'm not going to say who, but attention to detail. And I said to myself, you're right. You are absolutely right. Most bourbon drinkers have attention to detail. Let me explain myself. When I go to a bar and order an old fashioned, I'm locked in on the bartender. I want them to have a sexy glass. That's number 1. You have to have a sexy glass to have a good old fashioned cocktail. Number 2, you have to have the larger ice cubes. I'm watching for that. Number 3, you have to have a good high rye bourbon. Number 4, orange peel, a premium cherry, and I like my old-fashioned smoked. So I'm pretty detailed about that. And I said to myself, hey, they are correct when they say attention to detail. Do you like your old-fashions the way I do? Are you really attentive to your details when it comes to your bourbon? I know I am. So what you think about tip number 3? Let's go with tip number 4. Now, I know this tends to be true because the bottle shares that I go to, people take the opportunity to be a storyteller. They are saying that most people who drink bourbon are very good storytellers, and I tend to agree with them. Now, some of the stories that you may hear at bottle shares, they might be stretched a little bit. They might not be all factual, but most people are good storytellers. Let me tell you a story of how I got into bourbon. About 2.5 years ago, I took my wife to Kentucky for her birthday. And I used to be a scotch drinker. But during that time, we went to a couple of bars and I noticed that they had, tons and tons and tons of bourbon just sitting on the shelf. And I said to myself, I never knew. I never knew that there were that many different types of bourbon out there. So I tried one, I tried another one, I tried a flight, and I said, this stuff is pretty good. It's pretty good. So I went to Justin's, the House of Bourbon, and I bought 3 bottles of bourbon to bring them back home. And I made a decision that night to get online just to see what other people thought about the bottles that I bought. And I discovered something. I discovered that there was a whole community of people online like you that love bourbon. So that's how I got into bourbon. Let's go with tip number 5. Now, this one, I'm not really sure about this one, but I can see how this one made the list. Hospitality. Now, check this out. They were saying most people who bring a bottle or drink bourbon, they will offer you some of their bottle, or they will offer you to offer to buy you a drink. And think about that. That's correct. I know at bottle shares, that's what you go there for, to share the bottle. But I know when I go out to different bars, I will buy somebody an old fashioned. I will buy somebody a bottle of bourbon when I'm at the liquor store. I will actually talk to people about bourbon all night long. I have done that before. So hospitality, I can understand how it made the list. What you think about that one? See, most people say, maybe not, but I think it belongs on the list. Let's talk about the last one, which I think the most important one is going to be number 6. Ambition and self-improvement. Now, you might say, how does ambition and self-improvement equal with bourbon? And let me tell you, most people that I know who drinks bourbon, they are doing things in their life. They're trying to get ahead of life. They are business owners. They're trying to be better than they were yesterday. Now, the conversations that we have at Bottle Shares, it's like business, trips, vacations, family. And I noticed that when people drink bourbon, they are always looking for that next thing that's coming. They're always looking for that next step to improve themselves. So let me know in the comments below what you think about those 6 topics. I know you probably have more, but they did. I just took the top 6. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But before we go, Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up, and I want to go over 4 things because, hey, who wants socks? Who wants socks on Father's Day? I know I don't, but this is something that you can get your loved one. Let's talk about the Little Old Fashioned Guide to Bourbon and Whiskey. This one right here. You can actually find this one on Amazon. If you know somebody that's trying to get into bourbon or whiskey, tell them to pick this up. It will tell you everything you need to know from start to finish about bourbon and whiskey. It even has my rating scale in the book. So when Little Old Fashioned says, hey, I rate this bottle a 7, it tells you exactly why I rated that bottle a 7. Let's go over book number 2. Excuse me. The Sip and Shade coloring book. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to color, but I do. And this one is an adult coloring book. It's pretty cool. It has some pictures of bourbon, casinos, old fashions, like this one. I love that. I love that. So if you know somebody who likes to color, this would be a perfect Father's Day gift to them. Let's talk about the Bourbon and Whiskey puzzle book. Do you like word searches? I do. I do. But what I figured out, the word searches that I got at airports, they were very easy. Before I made it to my destination, I was halfway through the book. So I came up with something that I consider is pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. Check it out. It's pretty difficult. You get your money's worth when you buy this puzzle book. And the last thing that I'm very proud of is going to be the Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. This one right here. No one has ever done anything like this in the bourbon community. It has 50 questions, 5 different answers. Once you answer every question, you look up, you total your score up, and you look in the back, and it will tell you everything you are in the bourbon community. It's fun. Hey, let me know in the comments below if you have taken the test and what did you come out to be. Now, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next review. Let's go.
Most people think bourbon is just a drink, but honestly, it becomes part of who you are, the way you think, the way you carry yourself, the way you live. That's why I created the Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. Not to tell you what bourbon to buy, but to show you who you really are in this world. Are you the collector, the connoisseur, or maybe the hunter? 50 questions, 1 identity, 1 mindset. And once you discover it, you start seeing yourself differently. This isn't just a personality test. It's a lifestyle. The Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. Available now on Amazon.